A district court judge in the United States has ordered Chicago State University to grant a former vice president of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, access to the academic records of President Bola Tinubu as requested. In the court's accompanying memorandum opinion and order, Justice Nancy Maldonado overruled President Tinubu's objections to the release of the document and adopted in full the recommendations of an earlier judgment on the matter. The court therefore granted Atiku's application. In reaching this conclusion, the court emphasized that it is expressing no view on the merits of Atiku's underlying claims regarding President Tinubu or his graduation from CSU, or on the validity of the Nigerian election, nor is the court taking any position on what any of the documents or testimony from CSU may or may not ultimately show. Judge Maldonado ordered Chicago State University's corporate designee to be completed by 5 p.m. on Tuesday, October 3rd, in view of Supreme Court of Nigeria's deadline for filing, which is fixed for October 5th. The court stated that it will not extend the deadlines. It also cautioned Tinubu that any request for a stay before the court will be denied.
What Tinubu has been hiding for 20 years will soon be revealed. Atiku Abubakar hails U.S. court decision. Former vice president and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar has hailed the U.S. court decision that has compelled Chicago State University to release all academic records of Bola Tinubu, saying the truth about the president is coming to light finally. A statement signed by Atiku's Special Assistant on Public Communication, Frank Shaibu, said the alleged certificate scam pertaining to Tinubu, which has been hiding for over 2 decades, would finally be exposed. Atiku was speaking hours after Justice Nancy Maldonado, a U.S. federal judge, gave an order for the Chicago State University to release all Tinubu's academic records to him. Tinubu had fought to stop the release after a district court had granted Atiku the relief. He had said releasing the document would have far-reaching consequences, to which the court held on Sunday that exposing who the president is was in the interest of Nigerians rather than an individual, and granted Atiku's request. In view of the importance of the case and time, the court gave the order which the Chicago State University must obey within the 48 hours. Hailing the court decision, Atiku said the order was achieved because of the independence of judiciary of the United States of America. He pointed out that Tinubu has evaded justice since 1999, when legendary human rights lawyer Ned Gani, senior advocate of Nigeria, first blew the lead on his certificate scam. He noted that the Nigerian judge had continued to give Tinubu justice without considering the merit of the case, but on technical ground. Justice Maldonado, who was spent less than 1 year on the bench and who sat on this case for barely a month, has been able to do what the Nigerian judiciary could not do for 23 years, Atiku added. This explains why the Nigerian society is on the brink of slipping into the state of nature, which Thomas Hobbes described as short, brutish, and nasty. Yes, Nigeria is not America. You know, the justice system we are seeing in Nigeria that cover criminals, that cover those people who we think maybe one way or the other must have induced them with cash or with political office, I don't know. But Nigerian judiciary always allow and use technicalities to make sure they cover politicians. I'm very happy seeing the way United States judiciary handled this case Atiku brought before her court. So it was so important that Nigerians should learn from the U.S. court. Look at, that was less than a week that Tinubu filed appeal against the first court declaration that Chicago State University should release the whole document to Atiku. But by the way, Nigerians are asking, why is Tinubu appealing against court decision that his document and credentials should be released to the public? Why? Why is he appealing against the decision? For example, now, I have my own documents, I have my own certificate. If someone should say that my school should release my document to them, what am I hiding? So, this is a case that so many people are interested in. So, we all are waiting to see what has been hiding, what Tinubu has been hiding for good 20 years, for good 2 decades, have been hiding this certificate from us. Well, we are still going to look into two things. I think this issue could make resign. If he did not resign willingly, I think there could be a democratic revolution. Because when you do not qualify for a political position you are occupying, I think the judiciary should be able to do the right thing. And if the judiciary did not act, I think the people are going to react. That is for sure. The people are going to react. If, for example, now today is the deadline because the court gave them 48 hours to release these Tinubu documents, credentials, and results from Chicago State University. If this result now came to Atiku and they saw that everything Tinubu submitted was fake, there is nothing that will make him to remain that seat as a president. Nothing on earth. There is no how. This is not Nigeria. If it is Nigeria school that have released the document, maybe they could have even killed the rector or burned the school or try to maneuver issues. This is the case we have been seeing in Nigeria. So we are waiting today, 2 p.m. the United States time, to see what what Tinubu has been hiding for decades. And we are going to react. We are earnestly waiting for this. It's a great expectation we are waiting from the Chicago State University. And that is, by the way, do not forget that the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, have said that from the 5th of October, that is this month, that they are going to be releasing the records of Bola Tinubu. This has nothing to do with the litigants of election petition. No, it's not. It is not about Atiku or P2B. This is a separate lawsuit filed by a journalist, David. So this FBI report, people are also anticipating from it because it is voluminous. We are asking, what is in the report that FBI will be giving every month 500 pages? For God's sake, the Holy Book Bible is less than 1,000 pages. So if FBI said every month they will be releasing 500 pages, that is to say that there are so many things Nigerians don't know. And this will unfold the truth about the $400,000 that was forfeited to the U.S. court. Let us know if it is a civil forfeiture or if it is a criminal one. Let us know what led to the forfeiture. So a lot of things will be unfolding in these days. So this is what we are looking up to. Nigeria will be great again.
Some headlines are reporting Atiku wins again in court. I mean, this was, bound to happen because obviously you would file your petition, there will be a response. If you recall, Tinubu had at one point filed a response to Atiku's petition saying that he was only going on a fishing expedition and that, what Atiku was requesting was not going to be used in Nigeria, but for his own purposes.
Absolutely.
But now we see that the judge has overruled and has, deemed it fit that Atiku has the right to access Tinubu's certificate. Tinubu had at one point said that it was just his diploma that he wanted released and not everything. So we'll see the end of this.
I think Judge Maldonado is very emphatic about, the position that she has taken. And is for the Chicago State University to release, as requested by Atiku's lawyers, the documents, the certificates, and everything that they have asked for to be released by the 5th of October. But there was also a caveat there that he was giving that judgment without any bias or prejudice to the content or the expected or likely outcome.
Audio Jungle.